Hi everyone, welcome back to ERoadBattery. Today we're doing a battery replacement on a 2023 Chevy Silverado High Country. This is a diesel truck, so it has two batteries. We're going to replace both of the battery at the same time. Please, if you can, try to replace both of the battery at the same time. They will both put in the truck at the same time. These are the new battery that we're going to install in tools 48 or 86 on the right and on the left. Try to replace the battery at the same time. Don't use used battery or don't just replace one side of the battery. You will have some issue with your starter and your wire is going to get corroded. If you can, try to upgrade with AGM. We're going to start by removing both of the negative wire on both batteries. We are using a 10mm socket to remove this wire. Once we remove it, we're going to put it here to the side. And then we're going to go to the next battery. The other battery is a little more difficult because there's more stuff on the way and there's more wire that you have to move around and it's pretty tight. Here I just noted that on this side the bracket is actually on top of the negative wire, so I'm gonna have to remove the brackets before I start removing this wire. So I'm gonna go to the other battery and remove the bracket there too, so I can work myself from this easier battery to the harder battery. We're going to use a 13mm socket with extension to remove both of these bolts. So there are 4 bolts holding both of the brackets. Just be careful removing these bolts because I have dropped many of them and they're usually tough to get because there's a cover on the bottom of the engine, so they usually get lost down there. Put it on the side. Now we're going to go to the other battery. The same 13mm socket with extension. These are pretty tight. They was put in from factory because these are the original battery, so you have to break them first. Once you get them loose, then you go to the other side. All right, just being careful, take them out. Yep, this is the other bracket, and we're gonna put in here on the side. Now we can remove the negative wire. Once it's loose, we're gonna lift it up. Put it there on the side so it doesn't touch. This is the battery on the right side. We're gonna take out this cover. Once you take out the cover, now you can see the 10mm nut that's holding the positive wire. We are going to use a 10mm socket with extension to loosen it. This is where we use the flathead screwdriver to help us out take out this cover. We are going to put this cover to the side. Just tuck it here so it doesn't touch anything or be on our way. Now we're going to remove this 13mm bolt that's here in the bottom that's holding the battery. We're going to use a 13mm socket with extension. Just have to keep on working. Like I said before, you know, they are pretty tight. These are all original part that was put in when they made the car. Alright, once you get them loose, then we're gonna grab it. Just being careful we don't drop anything. This is the hold down bracket. Put it here with the other bracket. Keep it out of the way. And now you can see that the battery is loose. So here you go. This is the fresh battery. We're gonna install it. You just set in there. Try to make it fit in place. And then we're gonna start by putting the corner hold down of the battery. Once you get the bolt situated in the corner, we're gonna tighten it using the 13mm socket with extension. Just keep on tightening it until you see the battery go into place, and it's pretty tight. We're gonna remove the positive cover, and we're gonna put the positive terminal on and just press down tight until clip in. Just keep on pressing, you're gonna hear clip in. Then we're gonna tighten it using the 10mm. So we are done here with the positive terminal on this battery. Like I said before, this is the easy battery. So now we're gonna go to the harder side. We're gonna take out this sensor and put it to the side. This is gonna give us more leeway so we can move the battery without anything struck in the way. This is the 10mm for the positive. We're gonna remove this positive out. And using a flathead screwdriver, we're gonna push the clamp up on this side, and then there's another one on the other side. You're just gonna try to move it. There you go. It just popped. And lift it up and put it here to the side. As you can see there's the other hold down in the bottom, the 13mm. We are going to be using a trim remover to remove this grommet from the chassis of the truck. It's holding this wire. There's two of them. And here's the other one here. We are making some space so we can remove the battery. Just being careful that we don't strip or cut any of the wire on the side of the battery. They're kind of thin and fragile, so just put it to the side. We're going to take out the 13mm that's holding down the battery. Retrieve it with a hand. Just being careful, like I said before, that you don't drop the bolt. And it's stuck in there, so you're gonna have to work out the battery. This is the hole down here with the bolt, so you can see what it looked like and the way they're supposed to be sitting on the bottom of the battery. We're gonna place it here on the side. Now this is the battery. This is the easiest way that I found to take out this battery and to install it. It's the same procedure if you're doing a Cadillac or a Yukon. You stand up the battery, and once it's stand up, then you're gonna pull it out. There's no handle here, so apply some force to it. All right, this is the battery, so you can see that there's no handle. It was removed from factory. This is the fresh battery here, as you can see. And we're gonna take out the positive cover, the red cover, take it out of the way, and we're gonna try to install the hold down. As you can see here, I'm installing the hold down without the bolt. We're just gonna try to place it in and work the battery, push it close to the corner away from the hold down so you can fit it in. Once you fit it all the way down to the bottom, then we're gonna put in the 13mm bolt, tying it in. And once you start tying it, you will see that the battery will go back in place where it's supposed to be. And everything is clear there. Now we're going to proceed to the next step. We are going to align the positive terminal. Once it's aligned, we're just going to press down and you're going to hear it click. Once it clip in on the side, we are going to proceed by tightening the 10mm bolt. Once it's tight all the way, the wire on the side or the chassis, I'm going to start with this one first, then the second. Push it all the way in, it should clip back in. And then we're going to finish it with the sensor. Don't forget to lock it or it will come out with the vibration later on. Now that everything is on place, we're going to take out the negative cap It was on top of the negative terminal, and we're going to connect the negative wire. All right, once you align the wire, just connect it. You might see a little spark, but it's okay. Now we're going to go to the other battery and do the same thing. We're going to connect the negative wire to here as well. Take out the negative cap that we had just for secure measure. Just line it up, and we're going to connect the negative here too. All right, so everything is in place. Everything is tight. Trying to put in all the cover because now everything is alive. Once you just press in the cover, line it up, everything should clip back in. Don't forget to tie down this negative wire. Now we're going to go to the other battery, and we're going to tie down the 10mm bolt just holding the negative using the 10mm socket. Now we're going to put in the cover on this battery. Once everything is secure, then we're going to install the top bracket that has the two 13mm bolt. We're just going to put it in on top on one side, then the other. Once you got both of the bolts secured in, then we're going to tighten it down using the 13mm socket. On both sides. Now we're going to do the other hold down on the left side battery. Just try to line it with the chassis, then put in the bolt on that side, and then we're going to go to the other side. You just have to move the wire out of the way so you can just align it. It's a little hard to do it with one hand, but yeah, it's doable. Just align it and the bolt will fit right in there. All right, now that everything is secure, we're going to proceed by turning on the car to see how everything is working. Just don't forget the key. Just go inside and take a look and see that everything is connected. And yeah, the light is working. And let's see the dashboard. See, the dashboard is on. All right, the car started right up, and all those lights should come off. Everything is off. There's no check engine, so the connection was successfully. Now let's take a look at this dash here, right here. Everything is working. All right, everything is working. The radio is working, so there's no issue with the battery. Everything was connected successfully. For coming to my channel and watching this video, this is the same setup as the Nissan Titan 2. This diesel with a dual battery, and I believe that there's a GMC 2 that's dual battery diesel is the same setup too, as well as this one. Thank you for coming over. Don't forget to subscribe and like.